It really doesn't matter how happy a marriage was or how happy the partners were in the marriage. Because when it ends with a divorce, things are bound to get a little messy. And then comes the part where each partner claims what is there, even when it isn't. This is Anand Pandey, an automotive journalist and not a marriage counselor. So before you think otherwise, let me introduce you to the Honda Shine 100. This is Honda's take at claiming what is essentially Hero's monopoly market, that is the 100cc commuter motorcycle segment. Now whether the Shine 100 will be able to dethrone the Lord, the mighty Splendor or not, now that is a question for another day. For today, for now, we are just going to focus on the Shine 100 because to me, it definitely looks like a brave attempt. Design-wise, there are basically no surprises here. And believe me when I say this, no surprises is one such phrase that you're going to listen to very often in this particular review. Now definitely carries the trusted Shine moniker forward, but it loses out on the CB branding. Now when it comes to the overall design philosophy of the Shine 100, it takes some design cues from its elder sibling, the Shine 125, like the design of the headlamp unit for instance, which houses a halogen bulb. And you move towards the rear, you have got a 9-liter very sleek fuel tank, which is also kind of similar to the one that we find on the Shine 125. Now the switchgear too, it feels pretty basic, but it definitely feels like it is built to last 10 years down the line, working every day like a thoroughbred workhorse, if that's a thing. So comfort, that definitely takes a priority here because the rider's triangle, as you can very well see, is pretty comfortable. That is how you sit on the Shine 100. So again, no surprises here either. Now the long and single piece seat, that also adds to the comfort quotient of the rider as well as the pillion. Now the plain Jane design philosophy, now that is carried forward to the rear end design as well. So there's nothing basically to talk about here. There are some aesthetic bits which I personally like, including the blacked out alloys and the blacked out engine casing as well. So combined, these blacked out bits, they do add some visual flair to the overall plain design philosophy, as you can very well see. Even when it comes to the hardware, again, there are basically no surprises because the Shine 100 makes do with telescopic fork up front and twin spring-loaded shock absorbers at the back. Coming to the braking equipment, we have got drum brake at the front, drum brake at the back and combined braking system which comes as a standard equipment on the Shine 100. In the current scheme of things, the Shine 100 can only be had in one single variant. But there might be a possibility that we can get to see a slightly costlier, more premium variant of the Shine 100, which will definitely see the introduction of more features like a digital instrument cluster, Bluetooth enabled one, LED headlamp, stuff like that. Just like in the similar line as what the Splendor X-Track is to the Hero. The overall design philosophy of the Shine 100 might be a little too plain. But here's the thing, no, when you're competing in such a huge freaking market with such a competition, you have to play it really safe. You have to be inoffensive and you have to be politically correct. And that is exactly what the Shine is. And in that particular department, the Shine 100 definitely shines because as far as the overall styling goes, it isn't going to offend anyone out there.
Shine 100 has 7.4 horses in its stable and 8 Newton meters of torque, which is produced by a 99.7cc single-cylinder fuel-injected engine. There's nothing groundbreaking here, and the overall ride experience denotes the same. Given the overall weight of the motorcycle is not even 100 kilograms, the Shine 100 has ample performance on tap to get done with regular commutes. Till around 60 kilometers per hour, the performance is satisfactory, and the 4-speed gearbox throws no surprises either. Low and mid-range is where all the performance should be tapped because it starts vibrating and sounding a little coarse once you start ringing it. It feels slightly out of place on open roads when the speed limits go slightly up, but when you think about it, it wasn't meant to do that. One can still ride the Shine 100 in 60 to 70 km per hour bandwidth all day long. The ride quality also complements the intent with which the Shine 100 was built. The suspension does its job fairly well and irons out most of the bumps we encounter on the road. The rear suspension could have been slightly more soft given the intent of the motorcycle. It is not stiff, but according to the commuter standards, slightly more suppleness would have been nice. It is far from bone jarring though, and wouldn't matter in the long run. The braking too is satisfactory at best because it gets drum brakes at both the ends with combined braking system as a standard equipment.
Getting the basics right. Now that is the core essence of competing in a motorcycle segment like this. The motorcycle, it has to be fuel efficient, it has to be comfortable, it has to be durable, and not to forget inoffensive as well. Now on these particular counts, the Shine 100, it delivers. It has what it takes to compete neck to neck with the segment leading Hero Splendor. It rides well, has good refinement for the speeds that it is going to ideally find itself in, and ideal conditions and ideal set of hands, that is. If you have come this far and wondering why we still haven't talked about the fuel efficiency figures of the Shine 100, there are two good reasons for that. One, Honda hasn't revealed the exact figures yet, and second, the first ride experience that we had today, it was a little too short to comprehend the exact fuel efficiency figures of the Shine 100. But be rest assured, when we receive the Shine 100 for an extensive road test, we are surely going to answer that question and the question of the decade, that which motorcycle is more frugal, the Hero Splendor or the Honda Shine 100. This is Anand Pandey signing off now. You're watching VBC Top Gear Mag India, and if you still have some questions, any question regarding the Shine 100 or regarding your marriage for that matter, drop them down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. I'll see you around.